Have you ever wondered what it's like to have a stroke? Well, hello, I'm Dwayne. I had a stroke 6 years ago, and over that time I have had several people ask me what it's like when it happened. Well, this is me when it happened, and again now as I'm still recovering. This video is not about me. It's my attempt to answer that same question. What it's like to have a stroke. We recently got a new car, and it came with many of the new safety features that many new cars have these days. But there's one in particular I want to tell you about. It is the surround camera, or sometimes referred to as the 360-degree view. In our car, it comes on automatically when you put it in reverse so that you can see all around the vehicle when you back up. Now, this is not a video about the surround camera. It's actually one of the best ways I have found to help someone know what it's like to really have a stroke. This is what the camera looks like in our car. The right side is the backup camera and the left side is the surround camera. That's the one I want you to watch. Now here we are simply parked in a typical parking place. You can see everything all around the car, and this is pretty much normal, right? Until you open the door. And then suddenly everything on that side goes dark. Opening the side door turns off the camera on that side. Now if this were a person, you could say that that person just had a stroke. Everything on one side just goes dark. There are still things on that side, but it's like they aren't there. They went dark, and since they are dark, you are not aware of them. Since this is a vehicle with cameras, all you have to do is shut the door and everything comes back. But when a person has a stroke, everything on one side goes dark and stays dark. There is no door to close. Nothing you can do to put it back. There's a spot on the brain that died because of lack of oxygen, and everything in that spot goes dark. But thanks to God's design, our brains have what is called neuroplasticity, and it can rewire itself, or you might say, turn part of it back on. Other good spots in the brain can take over for those damaged spots. Depending on the severity of the stroke, some people recover a lot and get back most of what went dark. But some of us only recover some of what went dark. Of course, it takes a long time. Now here's what I want you to know. Even if we get back some of the dark spots through neuroplasticity, the remaining dark spots that don't come back are still dead spots, and often stay as dark spots, even as we continue to recover. Recovery is hard. It takes a long time, and even though we have made progress, those dark spots are still dark and may always be dark. But over time, that darkness can see light again. While we wait, and in spite of those dark spots, we learn, unlearn, and relearn. We relearn how to do things, how to get along, how to function, how to live with those dark spots, one day at a time. And that's why relearning is such a big part of recovery. Remember a child learning to walk and learning to talk and all the other things? It was a struggle, and it took time, but they learned how to do it, and we can too. So, that's kind of like what it's like to have a stroke. Dark spots can be forever, but we learn how to live with them. Slow progress is still progress.